Hey lovers of game and story, I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom. And I am diving into blueprints once again. Today I want to see if I can get some stuff off the to-do list done. Because I've been stuck running around in little small circles where the rooms are just going like this. Or getting very far and deep. And just to be disappointed at the end that I can't get through to the last room. So I've got a couple of stuff that I still want to do. Normal to-do lists. Let's quickly go and grab the to-do list. And put it right here. So mainly the ones I want to get to is get to the antechamber. I'll worry about room 46 later. Chess piece puzzle I want to get done. If we get to the end, I want to see what the drawing piece puzzle last 2 drawings are. Or last 3 drawings. Then finish the school. I need to find the actual history of Verinia because I found the one that I have is also redacted for some reason. I think I've finished all of the drafting strategy books except for version 1 for some reason. I don't think I have that one. Then read a new clue that I did. Read Realm Sigil book. I've got that. So those can be marked. Let's... oh, there's the formats. And also that one done. Defrost Freezer if I can get a chance to that. Library puzzle. If I can figure out how to get it connected to the boiler room. I've got some ideas maybe for a strategy for that. And then unlock saves. There is the time lock save that should be the easiest. I now have a single date. No, I don't know if that's close enough. But I've got a single date. Basically, it's for day 46. It's Tuesday, December 22. That was for what I got from the vault. So if we get a time lock save, I'll try that. And then sort of the pump room so I can sort out the reservoir. But I'm not quite sure what level the reservoirs will have to be. So that might be I might have to test that over a couple of sessions. And then increase radiation. I don't know what that is or how that works. And the pantry puzzle still eludes me, weirdly enough. Okay, let's run out. So I'm looking for a couple of rooms out here, but we'll see how it goes. So basically, I just want to do runs until I get one of my main to-do list items done. Because I felt a little bit stuck there. I think the hovel will be fine. I don't think I see anything on that table, so I'm not gonna go in. Because that will cost me 2 steps, and 2 steps is equal to 1 gem. As you can see, I refilled this. If it was necessary or not, I don't know. Probably not. But if I do get the basement key, we'll figure out something. Okay, that's like, if every time I go down there, it's like just bad luck. So I don't know even why. Okay, let's get the den. I don't even need the gems, but at least this will open up some nice movement for me. So I got stuck right here because I didn't have a room that went over. So I'm wondering if I should save rooms that go straight. Closet probably, still the start. Ooh, okay, cool. Keycard off the bat. That's pretty good. I'll just have to see where I go. Don't need that. Chamber of Mirrors. I don't think it would be the best place to put it here. Observatory sounds like a pain in the ass. Let's do Chamber of Mirrors. And anyway, we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I'm not putting a lot of stake into one specific run. We'll see how it goes. I don't need the vault right now. See, and the Chamber of Mirrors are already locked out. This is a pain in the ass. Dining room. But I also think I'm just going to talk a little bit less than I'm used to. Just so I can save myself for like a 3-hour stream or something. I think a dining room would not work here. I think we're already stuck with a really bad start, but let's just see how it goes. And I say I'm not going to talk much, but I know myself. On streams, it just keeps me comfort. My own voice. Okay. Still to now, I do not remember. That's plus, minus, that is multiply, and that's divide. Okay, cool. Minus, is that minus 17? Multiplied by 10. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's say it's 30 minus 20 is 10. Yeah, that makes more sense. That could be 3 divided by 3 times by 3 is 3. What? Was I trying to calculate that too quickly? Let's see this again. Oh, sorry, that's me being silly. That's 18. Where did I get 3 from that? Okay. I, for some reason, thought that was a 2. So that is 19. No, that would be a bad way to start. 18 divided by 3 gives us 6. No. Yeah, divided by 3 is 6. Minus 1 times 3 is 15. Okay. Can't we just do like 1 minus 1 is 0 and then answer is 0? No, you can't. That's multiplied, that is divided by 13. Oh, okay, so we're looking for 13 so we can get 1, right? Probably not. So let's see. That's 20. 20. That would be 40, right? What would be divisible by 13? 33. 39 would be, right? Yeah. Then we get 3. I don't even really have to do the whole process there. I just have to figure out what is the only possible number there. Okay, yeah, why not? Go through, yeah. Put a bedroom there. Let's got some coins. Probably want to go back in anywhere. At least we don't lose steps from going into the bedroom. Because it gives us back. Okay, just a storeroom. Do I want to do another billiard room? Do I want to do another billiard room? Instead of a storeroom, give us more keys. I don't really need more gemstones. Testing my mathematical skills. That's 5. 5 times 4 is 20, minus 5 is 15. So random. I wonder if you can get multiple answers, or do you need to get a specific answer? 5. No, yellow is minus, my apologies. 1 and then 4. Okay. Sorry, I still have to check what the numbers are. This is multiple, that's divide. That is minus, and that is plus. For some reason, it just catches me off guard each and every time. Okay, let's see. Eight multiplied by 8. What was that, 64? Let me just check. My multiplication is terrible. It is 64. 64. cannot be divided by 11. 64 minus 20 is 44. Divided... Okay, then we've got 4. Ten... Maybe 5 times 2 is 15. 5 times 2 plus 5 divided by 3 is... Nope. Did that too quick again. What was this one? 4, right? And this was also 4. Okay. 10, 20... 20 can't be divided by 3. 5, 10... But that's why I thought it was 3. That is... Pink is multiplied, right? And that is just 5 plus 5. Unless it means something else. But I think it's 5 times 2 is 10 plus 5 is 15. Divided by 3 is 3. But it doesn't want to give me that answer. That is so strange. Unless there's something else to that I do not know yet. 5. Because it looks kind of too simple, right? So there must be something else going on here. Divided by 3. And it's not 15. Wait, 5. Am I being stupid? I'm like, 15 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Yeah, I did get enough sleep, but... Apparently it is Saturday vibes and my brain is on Saturday vibes mode. So it doesn't seem like we're going to get very far, but that is okay. I don't actually mind the ballroom because we're not going to use gems. And the funeral parlor is going to give us gems, which we do not need. Okay, it doesn't have anything I want. Already have the sheets. Commissary. I feel the den needs to be put down. We don't have any tools at the moment, so I do kind of want to go to the commissariat anyway. Another bedroom. We'll never see that chamber of mirrors, but we are making use of it. Ooh, you can get stuff placed here. That's pretty cool. Commissary probably now. That's pretty chill music. I'm glad I picked that room. Shovel. We do not need gems. I'll take the magnifying glass. Probably not going to use it though. Ah, I'll get my steps back. So nice. Security would not give us anything because we've got the key card. Except we can spawn more key cards rooms, I guess. That is one way to go. There's so many things that I still want to do in this game if I'm given the opportunity. Like smash, try and smash some walls if I get the special sledgehammer again. That would be nice. Go underground. I didn't see this apple. Nice. Go underground to go and cross the little pond thingy. The reservoir. But at the moment that just doesn't seem to be in the card, sadly. Until we get a bump room. I'm just gonna ignore this room. We don't need this room. Walk-in closet, maybe? I mean, the chapel will let us see more, so probably that. I like the walk-in closet because we can get some nice items. And I still want something to burn stuff with. I haven't found a light or anything like that. We'll just have to see how that happens. Works out. I don't think I want to do that. But this is also not really gonna help. Let's just do the corridor. Showroom that I can't use. Or just the nursery. Get some steps back. I think for now I'm just like in a very chill vibe. Especially with this music. It is chilling me down. That and the atmosphere here in my house is pretty cold. With the winter and everything. So at the moment, the only things that I am really looking for is maybe the pump room. Or a room that allows me to add more rooms. Oh, I haven't seen the solarium. Can you actually spawn the solarium here? Interesting. Guess it makes sense. Because it's bringing in sunlight from the top. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, let me create a new room. Search folder. New folder. And that folder is going to be solarium. Mrs. Nogula, Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. Cloister grounds. While you face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now we've got access there. I was like, how on earth do I get into the center there? Okay, cool. And here's another black pawn. For the chase piece puzzle, which we're not going to do now because I don't have the rooms. And let's see if I do have a shovel. A few queens. Let's see. This one also just the whites. Let's see. Or is it the yellow? Okay, we're going for green. So how do you move green around? Just like that. Hmm. Why did that move there? You know what? I'm trying to figure... Do they have to move to the opposite side? But only under certain circumstances? Okay, why does that one move over there, but this one not to that side? Interesting. Interesting. Why are you moving around? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm saying this like I understand what's going on, but I don't really. Okay. I solved it. I don't know how. I didn't even understand the basics of that puzzle at all. But yeah, clicking on it, it only allows you to do it in certain ways. Here's another hat though. I still don't know if there's ever going to be a hat puzzle, but there are a lot of pretty hats around. So I can just as well add those. Okay, let me just move these all to the solarium. Okay, moved. And then they will be documented and filed at a later stage. We are stuck, but that's fine. I have got new information. Call it a day. I have got a big helping of grapes right here. It's not like the whole thing. It's like just to there. Problem is they're not all completely ripe yet. Actually, I think they're all not right. So far, I haven't gotten one that was like completely sweet, but that is what it is. Wish they just sold me ripe grapes. I have to wait a day to eat grapes. What is going on here? Okay, we found something. And I'll use that if I see the cloister again. Because then I can get insights and do whatever I have to do there. At least sometimes you've got the opportunity to go and shovel some dirt there. That's always fun. See what you get underneath there. There might be something in there that we need. Let's try the schoolhouse. Why not? I'm gonna go in. Schoolhouse is a bit difficult for me, especially because I never have enough gems to actually accomplish it. But if I can get to at least grade 5 for now, I would be pretty happy. I would be happy. We'll see how that works. Okay. Let's go through the middle. I don't have anything to read in the library at the moment. Let's do a spare room, yeah. Don't need to go through it yet. There's a classroom. I think we grabbed the a classroom. Yeah. And before I go in there, let's spawn this one as well. There's a pantry. I think I would use the pantry more likely. Okay, let's go do the classroom first. Okay, so this classroom teaches you colors again. Colors for the flags and stuff. I don't know if where it's really applicable, other than for the flags, as you can see. To figure out which states or countries or whatever have which flags. Also, as you can see, they've got a very different planet than ours. Oh, you can also get the time, yeah. Hallway. Sounds good. It's opening up stuff. This one is still like doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I think that is it just the opposite? Means they're either less likely or just as likely as all the other rooms. Just because there's a red card. Okay, let's do classroom. This one teaches you the numbers because they do this weird thing where they just go from left to right to do the numbers. At least we get our steps back for the first time we get through here. But I'm gonna need stuff to get through here. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting that special room, gain 10 steps. Do we want to do a breaker box? I think that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Put the keycard entry system off. Gymnasium off. We'll come back for the dark room if necessary. And the garage open. Or on at least. I really do love this game. Like, I can't stress how much I've fallen in love with puzzle games. But it does annoy the crap out of me. This game really does annoy the crap out of me. And by that I mean you can be so close to actually getting something done and then it's like, oh wait, yes, this game is based on random chance. And this time we're just not going to give you that thing that you need. Actually, terrace would be great. The terrace would be great. And we get a little gem, yeah. But that is kind of just how the game goes. And it's also okay, I think. But hopefully that isn't what's gonna cause me to drop the game. Been pretty invested, so I don't think I am gonna do anything like that. Library. Why do you keep on coming up? Do we do rumpus? Do I want to keep my gems? There's some gold in there, so I might be able to buy a gemstone with it. And we can go and check. See, there's another hat. Why are these hats everywhere? So I don't know if you can open this, but no. Should we go and check out what our fortune is? I think so. Let's go see what our fortune is. Oh, great, Alakazam, show us off your fortune.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Oh, great, Alakazam.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please.
The image is becoming clear.
That doesn't look very clear to me.
I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Children.
The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting
Oh, is that me?
in an older chair. A seed that has served many generations,
Ooh, is that the count, maybe?
each with their own stories, each with their own secrets.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of secrets.
Each with their own endings, but all in the same chair.
Ooh.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
Why is the chair important?
Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I like that last bit. That's pretty good. Why was I looking at the roof? So I was trying to take pictures. Okay, I can still take pictures. They were just not taking pictures. There was something weird going on. I'm just gonna delete these that I did take. I'll just have to remember there's something about a chair. And then we'll go from there. I try. Do I just want to continue going down Rumpus room? No, let's go back. Because I don't want to use up all of my keys and stuff on that side. There's some more coins. Okay, so I've got nothing in my inventory. I still wonder what this last thing is. Where do you get it? Where do you find it? And how does it work? That's a weird place for a classroom. But I think I will take it. Okay. And what did this one teach you again? Oh, basically that you can make words from the periodic table. But that we don't need right now. So let's continue. It's like, let's not teach them science. Let's teach them how to spell. And this was a pretty strange room. Laboratory, I can't get. Bedroom is just gonna close off. This is so annoying. At least we got something out of this one. Bedroom. Each time you enter the dormitory after drafting something room, then you get 10 steps. Are we gonna get 10 steps? We're gonna get 10 steps. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. That's not so bad. And this is number 2. Where's number 1? Where's volume number 1? That is so weird. Just checking if there was anything else in this room that we could use. Where do I get a lighter? Or a match? Or anything that I can use to start fires with? At least that's what they alluded to. That you can light certain candles in certain rooms that have gemstones on them. And it's bothering me now so much. that I don't know where to get that. Okay. Bedroom. Sure. Nothing in this bedroom. And we're already locked in. Okay. Got it there. This is basically what I'm going to be doing for a couple of hours until I find just the perfect setup. But yeah, the classrooms are super difficult for me. I haven't figured them out yet. Like I said, I've only made it till grade 4. That might require me to just think about it a bit more deeply. Or being a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful. So far I feel you make good progress by going out here and choosing a room first. That much I have figured out. Actually, let's do the shelter. Today is day 51. So that would make it... Let's check. Let's check. We're at December, right? December 22nd was day 46. So we're doing 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. So that would be 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Ah, I like that number. That's my favorite number. So December the 27th. Let me just double check. That the 22nd of December was a Tuesday. Is it even the same as ours? Oh yes, because the year is different, so it won't be exactly the same. I don't know what the year is, but we don't have to know what the year is. Unless it was a different month. Doesn't matter. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1. That's 51st, and then 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. I'm happy with that. We just need the time. I don't really know what time of the day starts at. But there is a clock here. Somewhere. I think here in the foyer. In the entrance hall, I mean. Ah, there we go. So 6, 7, 8. So it's like 8. Let's go work from 9. Let's work from 9. 9 a.m. And I think you have to come back 4 hours later. I might just sit here for 4 hours and then open up. We'll see. Hopefully that's not the case. Wait, do I need a year for this? I don't actually know. I don't think so. I haven't done this before, so let's check. Let's check. Time lock save. Set unlock dates. Okay, cool. No year. So we're in December. And we're going for the 27th. 27th. And then we are going... What was it? 9 a.m. Please enter the unlock time. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. So we don't have to do it 4 hours. We'll do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Confirm. Okay. 10 a.m. It said at least 1 hour in advance, right? Just want to double check. I don't want to redo this. December 27th, 10 a.m. December 27th, 10 a.m. Confirm. Okay. December 27th, 10 a.m. Otherwise, we'll just have to set the time again. Just want to make sure that it's not already 9 a.m. And then we'll be back soon to open up that safe. I hope it is that simple. I believe it is probably that simple. Yeah, we had some time left. Okay. Nook. That's the key, but I'll take a key. Bedroom. We can do some puzzles while I wait. Okay. 15. 9. We already did this one, it was 5. I think you cube that as soon as you get there, so it'll be 10 divided by 10 is 1 times 4 is 4, that would be 16 divided by 1. Not. I was incorrect, let me think that one through again. 9, 5. Let's think this through again. 10. Purple is? Divide, yeah. 10 divided by 10. Plus 4 is 14. Did I say multiply? That's 14. Minus, what, plus 1 is 15. No, that makes no sense. 10 divided by 10. Yeah, it's 1. Plus 4 is 5. Minus 1. No, 5 plus 1? 6. No, that can't be the answer. 4 times 4 is 16. Can't beat that. This is 1. Pink is a multiplier. It's 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 1 is 17. 4 times 4 is 6. Yeah, 17. There we go. I overcomplicated that. Sometimes I just want to go fast. And then fast leaves me with error. Then you just waste time. I like the terrace. The laboratory is not going to be of use here. So let's do the terrace. And he gives us a little banana. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna check. Sometimes, you don't know. This is like, lets me think of Pokemon, where you go and you rifle through everything just so that you can get a little thingy. How do you get here? And why is there a boat there? I really want to know. I am so curious. One of the reasons why I keep on playing this game, other than me being really infatuated by the game, is that my curiosity keeps me going. And you find something new around a new corner. Just, yeah, it's just so cool. Let's see, funeral parlor. We can grab a funeral parlor. I'm gonna use it right now. Bedroom, sure. Nothing in the bedroom. Got some cash. Don't want a kitchen here though. I don't want any of these here. Okay, but it's fine. Let's see if we can go unlock that. Let's go see if we can quickly go and unlock this. What time is it? It's 9:15. So we're gonna wait a while. Let's see. That was such a silly setup. I could have gone through the funeral parlor, but you also don't know if that would have just led into its own little corner. See, I've got some stuff that I can read in the meantime. Let's read this. To the dreams I keep, to the schemes I cling, to my task, let it last, let it sleep. To the friends I made, to the ends I braved, of the past, let it last, let it sleep. To the steps I laid, just call it a day, one last draft, let it last, let it sleep. To my soul bequest, to the last roll left, oh my mask, let it last, let it sleep. Is there anything else to read? Let's go check around. Time is gonna go a bit slow now. As soon as you have to wait for time, it always just goes super slow. Did I know there was a rook in the nook? A rook in the nook. Is here. Rook. There's a rook in the nook. Why did I not write this down? I can get a rook in the nook. Let's just add this to the chess piece puzzle. Rook in the nook. There it is. This one is so much easier to find. I was looking for something. I might have actually been able to solve that puzzle the other day. I did not add the rook at the right place. I didn't add it by the wrong place, did I? No, it seems fine. There's nothing to read in here. We can enjoy the veranda for a bit. What on earth is going on there? That definitely looks clipped. Like you were not supposed to see this section of the house. This is great. You can see down there. You will obviously be supposed to be able to see, I think, from here maybe, but not from this section. Like if you're standing here, it's not so much of a problem. It's a bit hidden, but that is pretty funny. Didn't notice it earlier even. And then there's this little guy here. Wish we can go and say hello at some point. At some point in the future. Don't think you can play with the billions, no. I was just checking if there's anything that you can click on that I missed. And let's not use up all of my steps. We're getting there. So it's just another 20 minutes, which is roughly 2 minutes, I think. Maybe a bit longer. Hey, we've got this to read. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequests. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. That said, there are a few ground rules of this mission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside, which we have already done. Wait, estate maybe. Oh, estate doesn't mean the mansion, that means the entire estate, so I misunderstood that. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. Tools and items. Okay. You may not stay overnight. But we are staying overnight if the estate includes the tent outside, so I don't know. That's not completely coherent, I guess. Don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lie behind any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. All my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, let's go down. Let's go see if I can open up the time lock safe. That would be one thing down. I'm guessing there's going to be a red letter in there, or there's going to be a basement key in there. But I'm going to be annoyed if there's a basement key in there, because I can't access the basement at the moment. But we'll just have to see what it is. I can't open it yet, so let's wait a couple of more minutes. Is there anything else in here that I could read? There was this. Remain where you are for now. Given the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. So I wonder what's on the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. I wonder what they were up to. I don't think there's any way out of the shelter. Hey, there we go. Letter number 3. Or letter number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. Sorry, that was my food reminding me to let out some gas. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicion that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my conviction in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions. I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reach may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across Red Border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincided not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of the discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy and absolved. Courtney. Okay, so she was definitely not the one who I thought might have been behind the other letter. So this kind of absolves your mother. Well, from one crime, and then kind of paints her hands red with another crime. Okay, we've got 3 letters. So let's dot that one off. Okay, I'm glad I've got that one down. Don't have to worry about it now. Not dates. This one. There we go. Time lock safe. Strike through. Okay, so I've got the one in the shelter. Don't have the one in the study yet. Okay, cool. Got 3. Fantastic. There's at least one down on my list. It's not what I want to do today. I still want to see if we can do the chess piece puzzle. At least this is out of the way. So let me also just put this was letter number 7, right? Let me just open this. All of this is letter number 7. Let me just delete that one. Or red letter 7. Got a red letter 8 and I think was it red letter number 4. Okay, cool. I don't think I need to remember the day, but who knows. I'll just keep that somewhere. Cool, and we've got another one of these red gems. I wonder if they're all from the crown. They're suspiciously placed. I wonder if we're gonna do something with those gems at some point. Okay, well I can't do anything in the house. The house is stuck, so let's call it a day. Yeah, a little bit progress, a little bit by a little bit. Imagine that I've been sleeping outside my little tent for, was it not 50 days or something? 52 days, 51 days, 51 nights, 51 nights. Well, technically also days because we usually get tired even before 12, it seems. And then go and call it a day. Maybe we do some reading in the tent, who knows. Got 9 gold coins to start off the day and 2 gemstones. So, cloister I can add to the to-do list. Skip that. Open up cloister. Cloister. Yeah. Can I get the chess puzzle, please? Oh. Okay, we're going for schoolhouse again. That's fine. If I can get either the schoolhouse or the chess piece puzzle, I'll be happy. And then I can call it session, but we'll go until I get one of those. Or, well, there was this third one that I was looking for. Oh, if I can get the bump sorted out and go across the little reservoir. Is that supposed to be like a pen or something? Spare room. Big sound amplifier. Only if I, wait. Only if I know I'm gonna get out or through. Let's take it. I've been leaving this here for a long time. Retrieve item. Big sound amplifier. And what that does, greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Could be very helpful. Utility closet. No, at least the library will get me somewhere. don't think there was anything different about this book as opposed to the other one. And I think the other one has more stars in it anyway. Ugh, I can check if there's something missing in here. Or added on the pages that I didn't see in the other one, but no. It just seems like a very basic ass book. Casino I've never done before, but we're doing classrooms. Should I do the casino anyway? Let's do the casino. I haven't seen the casino. Let's try the casino. Little casino, and they give you some money to start off gambling. Hopefully my debt doesn't go up. I have never been in a casino in my life. Well, I've been through one, and I've been past one, but I've never gone gambling. These just seem terrible, and even this seems terrible, but this seems like I can always win something. What's the cost of this? Spin the wheel for your chance to win special prizes. Limit 1 wager per day. Oh, that increases the chance of stuff, but that's super expensive. Yeah, let's, before I click on that. What's this? Up to 3 bonus spins. Then you can get stuff. This is specifically the one I don't want to do. How does this even work? Do you press on stuff? Each bonus spin costs 1. Oh, do you do that? See what I mean? I've never been here to do any of this. I can see we're really getting nothing. I hate this already. Let's just go to like 21. Now I see the trouble. Now I see exactly why people get stuck on this. I was just about to leave. We can go down to 20. I don't know what that means. Probably nothing. Okay. Sets of coin to 0. Oh, so that's just negative. Yeah, we're just gonna go back down to 20, right? I hate this so much. Why am I doing this? I think that's what people usually ask themselves when they sit in front of these. Why am I doing this? Why am I just throwing my money away? Okay, 2 more spins and then we can leave. Okay, cool. Let me leave this confounding contraption. I can't do anything with that. I think blackjack would have been even more complicated. So let's just do this one and then I'll do the 20 wager. Imagine that you can do 100 coins. I've had that much coins once, I think. What does that mean? Ooh, my allowance has been increased. Okay, I'll take that. That's a pretty good one. Though we've got no coins left, but that's okay. Oh, this is a door. What? I forgot we were doing classrooms. We're not doing classrooms anymore, it seems. Funeral parlor. We might be able to get gems later on. Conservatory I like, but I can't take. At least my allowance has been increased because I went gambling. I wish... Okay, no, I don't actually wish that was the thing in real life. That sounds freaking terrible. Imagine how many people would go gambling knowing that their monthly tithe would be increased. Why is this one out of order? Oh, because it needs a lever. You need the broken handle and then you can come and waste your money here. Maybe this one has got better odds or something. Or better payouts. Who knows? Who knows? This is my first time seeing the casino. And as you could see, I was like confused for a second. I mean, I've seen casinos being used. This is not like I'm that dumb. Billiard room. I was thinking maybe the other room, but let's see. Other room would have given me more chances. We're definitely not doing the classroom. 20 minus 7 is 13. What? 13 minus 8 is 5, minus 6 is 2, times 2? It's 4. No? I was calculating too quick again. That was 13. Let's try this again. Oh, no, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's do it like this. 4 plus 6, that's probably going to happen at the end. So that is 4 plus 6, 10. Minus 13 is minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. That also makes 0 sense. 13 minus 6 is 7. Minus 8 is minus 1. Huh? That also doesn't make sense. Maybe 13 minus 10 is 3 times 2 is 6 minus 4 is 2. Yeah, okay, cool. Minus 4 plus 5 is 1. 1. Why is there? Oh, that's just 11. That is just 11. Yeah. Can't get that. I can get the hallway. I feel like we're gonna get stuck because of my stupid decision to get that room. It is okay. We increased our money for the next day. How come this is happening? Because I'm not being smart with my decisions. Okay, let's call it a day. Call it a day. At least we've got 11 gold to start with now. And you think there are 9 rooms for the classrooms? At least they're allowing you to redraft rooms. Give me my gold. Give me our allowance. Okay, now we start with 11. That's not too bad. Okay. Casino. At least it paid out. But imagine that, spending 100. How on earth would I even have the money for that? Shrine. Let's go spend our entire allowance. Hey. The Tinkerer. When you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That is super specific. That is way super specific. Now I'm looking for a laboratory, and hopefully I get the one that increases my allowance. That would be my focus for today. Den is fine. There's nothing there. I'm thinking conservatory. I like conservatory, but I also have to be careful with conservatory. Mail rooms. Rotunda. Let's make this super commonplace. Oh wait, but it's super expensive. Why is your drafting cost so expensive? That would have been an amazing room if it was cheaper. This is unusual. You know what? Let's make this standard. And then funeral parlor I genuinely like. So I don't have a trouble with keeping it something like this. Not much changed. There are other rooms I want to never see again, but not today it seems. Maybe work around this room. Sometimes you're lucky and you get something in this room. But not right now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take the closet. Hey, we have a shovel. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put that other special item back into the storeroom, or what do you call it? Coat check. Yeah, now there's nothing in the coat check. Silly me. Let's go through here first. This is not gonna work out. Bedroom? Not there. Quite sure that's not gonna work out. I know how it works, leave me alone. You don't have to show me again. Okay, the white box is true. The gems are in this box. Okay, it's possible. The gems are not in this box. Okay, 3 of them cannot be correct. So let's say this one is correct. It's not in this box. It's not in this box, then it's in the black box. I can go through the bedroom, but I think I want to fill out this section first. Sure. Don't want to waste that room on there. Commissary, sure. What can we get eventually? If I don't spend all my money on stuff. Okay. Maybe just the utility closet. Sort of a way through the bedroom though. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Okay, so far I don't know where we're gonna be able to go with this, but let's see. If I get more red rooms, I'll come back to this one. Paula doesn't give us anything. Paula gives us... I'm looking at the chess pieces. Paula does give you something. What does it give you? Man, there was something in the Paula. I'll check back now. We can put the chapel there. Or am I thinking of a different room? No, I'm quite sure. Yeah, it gives you a pawn. I'm just gonna write that down anyway. Paula gives a pawn. It's kind of what I thought it was. Okay. Where do we head from here? I think in this direction. Oh, that's not very helpful. I don't want to put the pantry there. Let's do a hallway. And then I'll come back. Drawing room is not so bad. I'm definitely not doing a chamber of mirrors. What is the chair? Is it this chair? Or is it a similar chair? Let's see. There are 2 such chairs. This specific chair has 2 sides. These 2 sides to it, right? What is so interesting about the chair? Is it even this chair? Does look like that chair. Little fixed section there. Looks like the same chair. Can I sit in this chair? Do I want to sit in this chair? Am I selling myself to something, to a force in the darkness? By sitting in this chair? Okay, so I don't see anything useful about this chair, except... I'm not sitting in the chair, I'm standing in front of it. I'm not selling myself to anything. Just seeing if it is pointing to anything. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing to click on. Let's try again. From, yeah. It's just the easel. It's this. And then these things. Nothing is clickable. Yeah, let's go this way. Fine, I'll just do the mailroom, yeah. I can do the billiard room, actually. Let's rather do the billiard room. I'm not giving up yet. The mailroom has potential. I didn't come to play this game to do math puzzles, but okay, I'm here. Okay. What? Did I do that wrong again? What is this one? This was one. Yellow, yellow, yellow is minus. Oh. I don't understand. Pink, multiply. Wouldn't it just be one? Yeah, it is. Okay. -4. -3 is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. Yeah. Those colors are just not sticking in my head for some reason. But luckily, I did write it down. I think that's a safe way to go, but let's go back. Let's see if I can populate this side of the mansion. Yeah, I will take that. That's fine. I would have liked the music room. Do I do the library or the pantry? Pantry seems safer. Observatory is the only way that's gonna keep on giving more rooms. What do you give to me today? Ooh, a bunch of diamonds and a key. Okay, I'll take that. It's definitely the way to go. A special key, only the silver key. I'm gonna use it right now. Boiler room, I think, is a good idea. Just open up this section. Let's do this first. I think, yeah, we have to take it to that side. Okay, this is pretty annoying, but the passageway does open up. Yeah. Do I want to use a special key? I think so. You know what? I did say I wanted to do... Okay, but we do not need the pool for the pump room anymore, because it's already been added. We can do the dark room, and then I can run back to the utility closet. I don't really want to waste steps like that. I don't really need to run back, do I? Maybe I do. How many rooms is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's too many. That is by far too many. Let's just see what we get. Okay, we have the furnace. At least you can see... At least you can see which ones are powered, it seems, from here. Well, that's not too bad. If we can get the laboratory, maybe. Let's see. This one? Okay. That's weird. Why did that just open up? Oh, because it's powered. Interesting. And I'm stuck again. I am stuck again. What am I supposed to do? Interesting. Okay, okay. So that's another feature I didn't know about. Well, we can't go anywhere from here. Call it a day. Call it a day. I wonder if I screwed up my deck of cards, of rooms, I mean. And by that I mean added bad cards or change the difficulty of finding certain cards to the wrong difficulty. Man game, you are frustrating me. I really want to find the pump room before I find the tomb. Hovel. Yeah, I'm thinking hovel. I usually get pretty far with the hovel. Though sometimes it humbles me. Yeah, I still feel like when you go through that section, you go faster for some reason. It's like it shows how excited the kid is to go and explore the whole place. Funeral pollen. Ballroom, maybe. Think ballroom. I just have to be careful picking up gems when I go through, yeah. Oh wait, we don't have to worry about the gems. Vaults. At least I get a bunch of coins out of it, and maybe we can unlock something new. Something new in here. What mysteries will we still solve? No, I don't think hallway will be helpful here. Pantry, bedroom, I think. Is it better than going through the bottom? I have no clue. I have no idea. I think... Oh, we have to take the den. It's not the worst one to pick up. Pretty happy with that. I think passageway. We are really quickly running out of steps already, but What can you do? You can just hope to get more steps somewhere. What are you giving us today? Florihalis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. I wonder what these special flowers are. I really want to know. Okay, walk-in closet is perfect. Except we have so little left. Okay, I'll take that. Coin purse is pretty good. And then... Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Sleep mask. I actually have one of my own sleep masks. Which I use every night because... Otherwise, I wake up way too early. And I've switched my sleep cycle to be adjusted to later nights. Let's see what we can get, yeah. I freaking hate the compass so much. So I'm not gonna get the compass. Short shaker will also help. I think let's go through here. I think garage, but just for the keys because we're low on keys. So I wonder if you can find anything else in the garage. That's why every time I come around here, I just want to check if there's some kind of item in here. It looks like there should be an item in here, right? But I do not see any items. We need food and very quickly. Or we need a place to go to sleep, like a bedroom. Even though we're not allowed to. Actually... Oh, freak. I can't take the laboratory here. Let's do secret passage. Oh, this sucks so much. I can't take a bedroom here. I was thinking of doing it. Bedroom would get us stuck. We can do the cloister, and then I can do the cloister puzzle finally. More likely to draw unusual rare rooms. I haven't had this a lot. Have we had this lorium? We did have this lorium. But I want the cloister, and we're going to use all of our steps up. Look at that. We are facing it. Oh, was it that? It doesn't show you can click on them. But you can. Give me a fruit, you damn ingrates. We don't need gems. Ooh, but I do need more allowance. Okay, let's check this. Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Miss Babbage. That's pretty funny. And now I have no steps. But I have got a lot of room choices. So hopefully we get some steps. Those are not steps. Wait, I can do aquarium. Aquarium will give me some steps. Yay, we got some steps there. Oh, that's pretty cool. We're not going to use any of that, but okay, cool. So I wonder if there's some secrets in here. Some secrets in here. And who's feeding the fish? And how are the fish getting air? Those are clearly not from the ocean or from any place that I can think of. Unless they are, I don't know. Maybe it just looks funky to me. Looks like plastic. Okay, but I guess it's just the way it's been themed. We have enough, we do not have enough steps. Don't be silly. Okay, pantry will give us some steps. Let's take the pantry. Yay, some steps. I'm not done yet. Let's do east wing. At least it will connect stuff. Or just corridor. I think let's just connect stuff. Just be careful. Okay, cool. Kitchen will be fantastic. Cost us steps, but let's see what we can get. Tomato soup. I don't think I've got more than one red room though. Take your club sandwich, and then I'll take all your bananas. Yeah, each and every one of your bananas. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're not that bad at the moment for steps. And then we can get red rooms and come back for more steps. Me thinking this drawing room. I still want to do the furnace and the freezer close to each other, but that is also not paid out so far. That would be another one that I would be happy to get. Okay, passage still has some places to go. Billiard room will give us some keys. Music room will give us better keys. Do we need... I think music room is a good spot. So let's take the music room and see what keys we get. Silver key. I want to make double sure. Silver key, unlocking a door with a silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Yeah, I would love that. I think right, yeah. Let's use the silver key, yeah. Why can't you use the silver key sometimes? This I've not understood before. I've got a silver key, but I can't use it. Do we get... I think the pool, because it's just more options. Why couldn't I use the silver key there? It feels like there's some places I just can't use it. Which is... Hey, now I can use it. Right, do I want to use it? Yeah. I think so, to connect... No, I don't think I need it. I don't think we need it. Showroom... I'm gonna use... Billiard room is what I'm looking for. Something to connect to that side. Attic would have been nice, but we only have so many steps. I can do a room with many entrances in the next room. Okay, 9. Okay, wait. Pink is multiply. Purple is divide. Yellow is minus. Blue is plus. 1, 11. 1, 2, 6, 36. 16. 16. Okay. Why couldn't have they not made pink and blue the plus and minus? That would have been easier for me to remember than this yellow that is a minus. Wait, just find a new way to restructure it in your head. Blue plus minus multiply, and then purple is divide. 10 times 10. Pink is multiply. That's minus. That's 10. Oh, wait. Wait. Is that 10? 11? I feel so dumb at the moment. Pink is multiply. And 1 is negative. Minus 10. Minus 10. Oh, okay. I'm being dumb. I am being dumb. But yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it with the numbers at the moment. Okay, let's go through, yeah. Again, you can't use a special room. So you can't use that special room key if there is adjacent rooms, it seems. I could, but I could use it, yeah. I don't understand. I seriously don't understand how that key works. Boiler room will let us get through, but it won't power anything that I wanted to power. Just do a storeroom. Man, this feels like such a waste. But one direction we could potentially go through. Okay. Something. Battery pack, maybe with shovel and... or sledgehammer. But I don't have a third thing to combine them with. Okay. It's all up to you, room. What will you give us? Let's use the special key, yeah. Special key, I need you. I don't think we need security anymore. Let's do courtyard. Nothing of interest. I don't want flowers that I cannot eat. Give me flowers that I can eat. And then we can be friends. But I don't think I'm gonna get any fruit in the middle of the house. Unfortunately. Let's go this way. Rotundo, you cost way too many steps. Gymnasium, you also cost too many steps. I would have rather drafted this on this side, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, we've got the pump room. Okay, let's sort out the pump room so long. I don't know how much this needs to be. If it needs to be full. I'm quite sure it can't be full. Okay. So I want to fold this. Wait. I need to remember how this works. It's not this one. It's the middle one. And then do this. Oh, there's a chest here. Nice. We've got a lot of coin. Hope we get to use it. Rather have resources than no resources. So how high does that need to be? That I don't know. Can't get water out of here. Get water out of one of the other ones. I just remember it was very low. I wonder if it has to be there. Because I also think it can't be over the top. So let's see if we can take 2 out. Let's take 2 out of the fountain. I don't think you can stop it in the middle of it, so... I wonder if you take it out of the aquarium, though. I'm kind of curious what happens. Do you kill the fish? I am kind of wondering what happens if you take it out of the aquarium. But I do feel kind of sadistic doing this. I kind of feel sadistic doing this. Let's take it out of the aquarium. I just want to see what happens if there's no water in the aquarium. I mean, it's yeah. It's an option. But I have a feeling we're gonna kill the fish. Aquarium is number 3. But it's worth knowing what happens, I guess. 3. How does 3 work? Goes through here into there. Oh wait. Aquarium. Me looking at this, I'm just like, I just see those fish dying. Oh no. I wouldn't do this in real life. I'm just saying that. I'm feeling kind of bad about it. Do we leave them some water? Of course not. We're not leaving them water. Wait, how did this work? I wanted... How does this work? Where does this go? Somewhere else. Okay. We need 2. I want that 2. So how can I put this over here? Can you just pump it from the one to the other? No. I can pump it out in here, right? I'm quite sure the reservoir is not supposed to be full. Okay, now it's full. Now we're gonna pump back the rest. Oh, no, no, the fish are dying. The fish are dying. No. That's not really what I meant to do. Let's see if we can save the fish. Oh, it's not that one. It is this one. Is it this one or this one? It's this one, right? Save the fish. The fish are like, what the fuck is just happening? What's happening? Oh no, we're gonna die. Again, now they're like, oh, we're barely alive. I think I killed the fish, right? I want those 2 water. That 2 water. Yeah, I think it's this one. Or can it only go into this one? 3 only goes into this one. What am I trying to figure out? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how can I put 2 in here in number 3. Get that over there. Because I think that needs to be that amount. I think. We put 6 in here. Let's do it like this. Fish are dying. And we pull all of this out into that one. That should give us 2 more, right? Now, the sadistic part of me is thinking leaving the aquarium completely empty. So that's precisely what I wanted. I don't know if that's correct. We'll have to go see by going into the tomb. But I kind of want to see what happens if there's no water in the aquarium. Did we spawn an aquarium? We did. Let's go check out the aquarium. But first, let's see if we can get steps. Got the dormitory. We've got the drafting studio, which I think is even more important. And we've got enough steps to get back to the aquarium. Am I ruining all of this just to go check out what happened to the fish? I think so. Let's take this because this is also very important. Classroom. You can just add classroom to your floor plans, and then we don't need the other thing. Yes. Yes, let's do that. Or is that specifically to get the last classroom? I don't know. Nothing else in here, right? Okay, let's go check out what happened to the fish. I think I've got enough steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And then if I do get the tomb, I want to see if that's the right level. I don't know how I check that. Yeah, let's go through the pool. The pool has all of this water. Maybe we can come and put the fish in here. Yeah, I don't think fish will enjoy that. But I'm not even sure how the fish are still alive. No, I think... We'll check now. We'll see now. Looks like there's still water in there. No, I don't think there's any water in there. There's no fish in here either. The fish just disappeared. That's pretty interesting. Where do you think the fish went? It's like a safety mechanism to save the fish. From people like me. It's pretty funny though. The fish are gone. At least they're not like having difficulty breathing in. Then I would have probably felt a lot worse. But now I'm just wondering, is there any purpose to this? Probably not. Probably no purpose. There's nothing I can click on or use. I'm just clicking like a madman. No, 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 no. I can't click on any of these. Anything here? I mean, I didn't know the other thing was clickable, so I'm just gonna test this out. Clicky, clicky, click. No, I don't think you can do anything with this. So we've run out of steps because I wanted to check the aquarium. That is okay. I might be able to go down in the tomb now. So let's call it a day. I've added the classroom to the pool, which I hope means I've got access to the last pool, but I don't know. You know, I wish people can find my channel as easy as these spam bots can. But it doesn't seem to be the case. I think if I added up all of the spam bots that I've received on my channel, I would have probably like 100 followers by now. That would be pretty amazing. Or viewers. I don't really like the term follower, but I also kind of get what it means, so... It just feels not pretentious, but like I'm some kind of... or whoever has followers is some kind of messiah kind of thing. Okay, let's go check out the tomb. That's precisely what I wanted to do. I don't know how high it needs to be, so we'll have to go figure that out now. Okay, that's up again, so... I thought that is what I needed to get into the cloister, but it's not. Let's quickly go grab this. I wonder whose skull this is. Okay, let's go see if I can cross. Still wonder if you can actually interact with this somehow. Here's another upgrade disc. I must not forget about this. Oh, you can interact with this as soon as you can figure out the fire thing. And now we can't grab these, what do you call it, sconces or torches. Do I need to level it up by 1 or 2? Because I think this was where it was originally. Do I fill it up all the way? I think I need to fill it up all the way. I can test. Unless it's still here. I think it only needs 1 level because I think the second level will come up to here. And then I'm wondering, because this didn't change last time when it was lowered. I wonder where this water is coming from. I wonder. Okay, so the pump room at least needs to go up 1 space. Let's quickly see if we can use this upgrade disc. Then I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be back. So... I want to make a VTube model And it's going to take a lot of skills that I do not quite have at the moment. But I kind of have done. I've done like 3D models. But not to the level of what I am planning to do. And I've never set up anything like an interactive or moving model. So that's going to be something else to also figure out. Okay, so first things first, let's see if I can find a place to put this in. To put the, what do you call it, disk in. Upgrade disk. To Bordeaux. I don't want to do a freaking puzzle now again. My brain is tired of all of those puzzles. Oh, we do get a gem at least out of this room now. I grabbed the pool. I don't think we need it, but I'll grab it. Oh, you can get a key in here. Probably not always. Let's do the commissary. Shovel and salt shaker, and then we might be able to get enough of the sledgehammer. And then I'll come back. I do not have what I need for that one. Let's do storeroom. Okay, but we are just looking for some place with a computer in it. That is all I'm focusing on right now. Even if there's like an office right here, I'll take it. That's unlikely. Do some speed room running. Conservatory. I think I would grab that anyway. Dig a little deeper. Next time you enter Bordeaux, get 10 steps. Next time you enter a walk-in closet, get 3. But all of these are like ending rooms. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I kind of don't want to take any of them, really. I just want to make sure none of them are... I mean, we can make it unusual, I guess. It doesn't have a cost. It just ends. Wait, maybe this one isn't too bad. Make it a standard. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let's just keep it rare. Even the wine cellar, let's just make it rare. Okay, I did dig that. Let's see. Let's use secret passage. Secret passage to, say, green room. Special cost bypass. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Why is special cost bypassed? Is it because of the conservatory? Maybe not. Just the rarity of floor plans. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, a brick. Amazing. Oh, wait. Here's something a bit more useful. A metal detector. Maybe we can combine the metal detector and the brick, and then we can... I don't know. Find Narnia or something. Dining room, west wing. Dining room, west wing. Dining room is always good. Put it here. Doesn't have a computer though. Use that. I don't know if I want to go this deep at the moment. West wing. Let's go up this way. Okay, we've got a lab. Kind of what I was looking for. And we've still got the Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiments. See what experiments we can do. And then I will also get the disc done. Continue with experiment. Whenever you spend... I just want to see what I can get. Permanently get one... That's precisely the one I was looking for. Permanently add 1 gold to your alarms. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, each time you eat an apple, whenever you draft a shop room, let's do each time I eat an apple. Yeah. I think that's fine. Just hope this one works out this time. Oh, I almost forgot about this. What can we upgrade? Closets. Ooh, that would be nice. What are we getting for the closets? Plus an extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. Plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to a red room. I don't like that one. But it will increase. It counts as a red room then. But it will only be useful when drafted by next to a red room. I like that, but I hate it. Let's do... What do you mean a drafted adjoined to a bedroom? What bedrooms would it be able to connect to? Quickly check. This is the rooms one now. That is red rooms. Come on, spawn your stuff. That's always. Okay, it can be from that bedroom, from the boudoir. That's 2. 2. Amazing. So it's going to be the hallways. It's going to be the hallways. Yes, upgraded. And I wanted to upgrade it, and I wanted to do this laboratory experiment. Is eat apples. Where are we gonna get apples? Sorry, where are we gonna get apples from? I'll do a chapel. Unfortunately, we can't take the apple from this chapel. I wonder if there's like something you can click on, yeah. I just want to go into every room and I'll click on everything. What is that key? Oh, here's more coins. Okay, workshop I think is gonna... Is workshop the one? Yes, it does work. Okay, so we need stuff with mechanical rooms. Fantastic. Cool, a sledgehammer. It does have a metal piece to it, I guess. Some coins. Can we make something? Sledge, metal detector. Metal detector and shovel. Cool, we can do metal detector and shovel. That makes a lot of sense. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Much greater chance of finding money and keys while digging. Actually wanted to have like greater chance to get fruit, but okay. Sometimes we just have to be disappointed in life. I'm joking. But let's go see what we get now. Classroom, which I can't pick up. Billiard room, that's gonna go back. It's fine. Billiard room then. Do you have some fruit for me? No fruits. And again, I think at some point I'm gonna start just recognizing the what the puzzles are. Or the answers are for the equations. Okay, I think this one happens first, right? That wouldn't make sense though. Yellow is -4. Oh, this happens first. Okay, that's 16 to... That makes no sense. 16. What is purple again? Divided by 8. That is 2. -8. No. Let's say it's these two. That's 25 -8 is 17. Is it? Yeah, it's 17. What on earth? It must be something that I can minus by 8 and still have something left. That is divided by 16. 4 times 4. 16. Yeah. I was wanting to doubt myself here. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Plus 3. Plus 1 is 3. And then -8 is -5. That can't be an answer. It can't be a negative. Can it? No, it can't be a negative. It might be that this happens when it gets there. So it'd be like 4 divided by 8. Would they do this to me? No, that doesn't make sense, but we can try. 4 divided by 8 is a half. Plus... no. Why is there a -8? 16. -8 will also not work. I don't understand this one. I think my brain is starting to melt. Okay, let's just do it with a calculator because I'm just doubting myself here. That is 16 divided by 8 is 2 plus 1 is 3 minus 8 is -5. This doesn't make sense to me. Unless... No, that also doesn't make sense to me. Purple is divided. What is up with this nonsense? 8, 16. 16 minus 8 is 8 divided by 8 is 1 plus 1 is 2. No. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? That one is painful to do in my head. 16. (16) minus 8 divided by 8 plus 1. No. What else can it be? 16. Am I supposed to do that later? No, because it can't be... Let's try 5 times 5 is 25, right? And then minus 8 is 17. If it was like 16, I would understand. Because 16 can be divided. Okay, let's ignore that. What can be divided? Let's just try numbers. I don't understand why that works. But I was just like, the most likely consequence would be, or the most likely sequence of events would be 8 divided by 8. But I couldn't figure out why it was that. So I'll just leave it at that. Okay, minus 2. And now I also don't know how to do this one now. 10 minus 10 is 0. Minus 2 times 4. No. 10 minus... Wait. 10 minus... Oh, probably like this. 10 minus... That's 10 minus 10. I'm starting to doubt existence at this point. And I think it's some simple thing. My brain is just out of sugar or something. Fresh feed it from grapes. That would be 0. 0 times 4. No, pink is 4. You can't multiply 0 by 0. Unless you expect that the answer will be 0. Let's just say the answer is 2. I have no freaking clue what that is. You know what? Let's give up on this puzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on this puzzle. And that's the first one I can't do. And it's frustrating me. But my brain is starting to feel like mush, like I need to go to sleep. And I think we have got enough keys for now. The only thing is, I want to get as much out of this laboratory puzzle as I can, and I would have liked those extra keys. I could spend more time figuring it out. I don't think that's the problem. The problem is just that it is draining my brain, not being able to do it, and I would rather spend that extra energy somewhere else. Like a gallery puzzle. Let's go see what the gallery puzzle is. Christopher Manson, acrylic oil collection, Mount Holly. Actual objects. Inu. Stop signs with a P there. Christopher Manson, acrylic oil and canvas collection by Mount Holly. P. And Ginu. Thick. What? And then you can get these if you understand the puzzle. Hubris, envy, lust, earth, gluttony, sloth, and avarice. And then infinity with... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so we need to get a name for this thing. Okay, there's apples on that. What letters can we get here? T, L, S, M, W, B, C, P, E, O. N T. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Actual objects. So I have to figure out all of these. Just when I said my brain was like smush, and then it gives me something like this. Gluttony and death. Can there be a G, yeah? It's not that. So you have to figure out what the names of these things are. Infinity, pain. Let's try see if I can get it with like an easier one. I say easier, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I go and write down all of the letters. So A and an O. Also an H. You guys are giving me too many letters, yeah. Sort of the beginning and last letter. It's not wine. Wouldn't be an S, can it? Oh, honestly, I have no clue. I need to go sleep. I think that's my answer. I need to go sleep and then come back. And then do these on a little bit more of a wakeful mind. On top of that, my sinuses are not helping me. I need like air coming to my brain. And my sinuses are not helping me with that. Just like my thinking is P-O. My thinking is like the letters when you give you certain options, right? Is that an N? Is there an N, yeah? There's no N, yeah? Oh, there is. Pound? Pound. Pound. What are these? I kind of want to spend some time here just to see what we get. I wonder what you're supposed to get out of this. Like the name of the thing. Why do some of them sound different? Some of them sound different. Maybe it's just a sequence. This one didn't sound different. Except for that one. Oh, why do some of them sound different? I think it's just a sound thing. Like, and I don't think it has anything to do with the puzzle. But let's just check. Not hearing anything, yeah. Oh, there. That's not a word, though. Neither is that. Neither is this. That one also not. Definitely not the word. Hmm? Just looking for potential words. At this point. Chosen. I don't know. Looks like a word. Serrate with 2 R's. Let's just check. Serrate does have 2 R's. I've never used that word before. I was looking for lampoon, but there's no... Oh, there's an O. Lampoon. I don't think that is it. But let's see what else it could be. Marsh. Mart. Marp is not a word. Mark. Can't think of words. Can only think of like Martian. I'm not even trying to figure it out. What I'm trying to figure out is, can I say words? can I make words? That's basically what I'm going for. Nautical. No. Would be an R. Nar. Naut. How do you spell nautical? Nautical is with 1 T. Yeah. Nautical. Don't think it can get an I, yeah? There is no Aya, so I don't think it's nautical. What it would have... I mean, like, there's a nautical thing there. I'm quite sure you can't get a Aya. Now that I blew my nose, I actually feel like a normal human being again. Jeez, my sinuses are terrible. Can't be that. Let's look for a different word. It's a deadly sins. D-E-A-D... No. R-I-G? Mm-mm. T-I-T-H... T-H... G-H... What am I trying to spell? Thognen. Thoughtly. Toughly. There's an owl. Is there a Y? Thoughtly is not a freaking word. It's definitely not spelled like that. It's definitely not spelled like that. Jeez, my sinuses. Thoughts. O-G-H. Thug life. No, there's not enough space. No, there is. Thug life. There's like an L here. I just want to see if it's possible. I don't think it is thug life. But if they're gonna allow me to spell thug life, I will spell thug life. I don't think there's an F here. There's no F here. We can't spell thug life. I am sorry. What could be through T-H-R. Can't thrown. Truth. No. Can't think of a word like that. Daringly. Is there a G here? Therein. That's not. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's go back to this one. Chosen, serrate. Actual object, very junior. I freaking don't know. This one is super long. Bind, binds, bonds. D and a S. Bonds. Bends. Bonds. Bonds. Chosen. Serrate. I have no clue why that one would be serrate. And this one, that doesn't make no sense. Actual object, that way. It's probably something else, but let's leave it like that. Bonds. Chosen. Something, and then something. This word is too long. G. G. Great. Full? Grateful? I don't see an E. Gratuity. Grand. What could this be? I don't think it's this. Hachu. Like the sound I made earlier. Hachu. Okay, wait. 7 deadly sins. Are these things supposed to say something? This is why I hate some art. Because like, I don't understand. I'm not smart enough to understand the art. Bonds. Thick bonds. Why is there a P there though? Stop. Fruit.